just not able to hover over it because it's too close to the other thing. Let's go get these meetings in. Keep these guys respectful. And then we can do another 10,400. So if the discrepancy between that limit and that limit. They'll finish in 2 turns, so we've got to make sure we don't choose something that's done in 2, because we just go for this one, finished in 1. We can spend about 10 grand. It'd be nice to know exactly what we can spend. Have we already... No, we can sell more. Okay. So I'm thinking the Sen, but more iron means more weapons. Let's go to Mercia. And yeah, that put us just under. Alright, sell it all. Good income. Done, done, done. The farm. Why is that highlighted green? Well, all 3 of them are disabled. Where it was we were getting it back from by these guys. Oh yeah, yeah. Okay. Processing finished, but I can't remember where it was. So, next up, next turn. Dithmarschen grows. And I can't remember what the fight was actually over. Mecklenburg. Probably. Yeah, Mecklenburg. Got no investments in there yet. What is that buggery resource? Poppies? Alright, so this one is this turn. Who's this? Kazakh's no go. Alright. Scotland's winning that. Let's just make sure. Plenty of available work, so they're all looking good there. Back to the map. What's this one? Austria, Bavaria. Yeah, doesn't matter. Fezzan v Tunisia. We could buy our way into another area. Probably get Fezzan to win. We'll hold off for now. There's enough wars around the place, we can do that later. Wars Fezzan's. He's got 2 provinces. So if he loses one, then he's wedged between the Mamluks. Which province are they after? Western Cyrenaica. It's annoying how soon you actually read. Alright, so they're taking that away, so they're not going to border the Mamluks anymore. It's just going to be Tunisia. It's alright, we can always go somewhere else. They have, there's no competitors. Alright, well, we're selling to Scotland. And we can sell everything else. Deal with our diplomats. Alright, keep building up the influence, just keep these guys respectable. What's their actual gain? 1480. Yes, that's still not enough to do everybody every turn. Down here, next one finishes next turn. So we need something 7.8, 7.8. Let's go with Scottish Highlands. Mecklenburg, it's a lot of gold. Is it the full amount? Mecklenburg, no, so you can still invest a bit more. So what is our limit from the building? Investment costs 30,000. I assume that means the limit is 30,000 for the things they are looking for. Don't know. Alright, we need headquarters 9. 30 regions, 26, 27, 28. No one else at the moment. Alright. Fezza. Absolutely going to slaughter them. Scotland's ready. We're going to take Wales, zoom in and watch London turn Scottish. Next turn. Nice. I don't know why that's part of Wales, but you get that. No new wars involving us. It's fine. So, swords and crossbows. Alright, we should actually think about this. The Nogais, not the war, the province. That is a 1. Alright, we're going to buy our way in here. We're going to join Nogai's side. I'm going to sell them the weaponry. And then the Kazakhs won't know what hit them just with that. But we're also going to invest everything into that one province. Beautiful. Huge discount. Alright, so that's Bashkiria. So they're going to take that. Bashkiria at the moment, it's all about the agriculture. Yeah. Alright, and England is down to 3 regions. Hopefully Ireland realise they're going to be able to do it. Their army's only 40, so I don't think they want to attack. 40 versus 124. They don't understand that we just push them through England if they attack them. Alright, diplomacy. They actually, because they're the new guys, of course. Which means, go for the gathering. Now they're respectful to the point they're way up here. Alright, good influence, we'll keep banking. And then some credit transfer. It's going to be the 19,000. Sometimes it doesn't last 2 turns. Guess we go with them. And we can do a full investment. Grain in Wales. Sure. Let's take a look at these. So I think this just says when it's the right part. So it must have just been a harvest. Do we have food? No food at the moment. Must have sold it last thing. Alright. Stone, furs, etc, etc, etc. Already done production, sell everything else. Nearly hit 1 million. Out of 30, 29, 30. Alright. They are fine. They are fine. This was Bavaria, Austria. Okay. Next turn. 2 more provinces for our guys. Persia, Mazandaran just started, and a couple over here. Brittany's getting attacked by France. Brittany is the one attacking France. Will begin in the Loire. Alright, well, Brittany, obviously we're going to join your side and make some weapons for them. It'd be nice if the wars were more dynamic with the other banks and everyone trying to sort of build up against yours. Let's jump in there. There's a little investment left to be done. Grain. Alright, those are our only problems. This is Ottomans versus Lithuania for whatever it was over there. This is Bukhara versus Khwarezm. Probably don't want to buy in now. Bukhara is big. Khwarezm. They have 15. Jesus. What is this country? Fair enough. So Bakara is going to be cut down here. At the moment, they've still got 5, so they'll be down to 4. Alright, so don't worry about that. So, Brittany is going to be given Massif Central. This one, that's Burgundy, Massif Central down there. So this is us building Brittany out from one province minor. Pretty good. So let's take a look at this one. Does it actually say? Pretty sure it's just the direction of this says who's attacking who. So Brittany's finally wanting to actually attack people themselves. Persia on the Zandrans, Savoy, Montferrat again. Montferrat's attacking Savoy. Right. Cool. Back to the capital. And Brittany. You and you. Lowest is 786. Yeah, they're barely on respect. Alright, next turn, get our leftovers back. More than enough money for incense from Bashkiria. Beautiful. Alright, we're on 30 regions, so we want to improve. Allows you upgrading other buildings to the same level. Become the Federal Reserve System. So is it something about getting up that far? I think it was. Back in the day, the country always owned a printing press that prints money, but over time the largest countries transferred the right to print their money to private companies. Whoever receives this right will provide his bank with the leading position for the next century. Become a world leader, become the Federal Reserve System. Okay, so it's unlocked this, which unlocks the start of all this sort of stuff. So they fix this too. Alright, so first thing we need to do is have a Federal Reserve level 2. To implement our ideas, the best specialists are required. It is necessary to invest in the search for talented executives who will support the implementation of the reserve system. So, what do we need to do to upgrade it? Just stone. We just do more work from this. I have to keep an eye on that. Available work 30,700. Is it only going to improve by the amount there? So that automatically went up anyway. I don't remember buying that up to a 9. Alright. Federal Reserve System. Actually push the button would help. Needs headquarters 10. Right, fair enough. Which means we have to get 35 regions before we can start on that. They need level 2. It does say it the whole way. Okay. Not that I was expecting to be able to jump ahead, but alright. First step. In the meantime, we did that. Can't do that. Presumably, we don't need to recover any debts. No. Alright, we could upgrade espionage though. No, that's going to start getting expensive. Alright, back to the map. A while for anything there matters. Next turn. So that went up by 5,000-ish. 3. Construction of a reserve system is available. Finally, we are authoritative enough to start work on obtaining the title of Federal Reserve System. Visit the Fed building. Oh, actually tells you the IMF here as well. Next turn there'll be a round of IMF trades. And what's this for? Hungary versus Poland. It's everything we want to spend money on now. Oh. Kazan is attacking Kazimov. Well, obviously going to join that. We'll invest the small amount that we can in skins. And we going to sell them the weaponry. They're going to get North Tambov. So that's okay, and this is okay. That is Lithuania versus Ottomans. This is Hungary versus Poland. What are Poland taking? Croatia. What do Hungary still have left? 2 regions, Croatia and Northern Serbia. Croatia and Austria's in there. Wow, Bavaria's really taken them out, haven't they? So he's losing Croatia. Where is... Oh, it's the little one in there. Okay. So he'll still be wedged between the Ottomans and Poland. So we're okay with letting him lose that if he needs to. But we need to get 5 provinces, so we'd rather probably get started on that. But we're going to need a lot of money for the next couple of turns. Alright, back to our capital. Start with espionage. Alright, they respect us. One of the loans came due and they paid it. Next one is next turn, so let's say 7.9 over 3. That's the smaller loan. An investment. Pepper. I was hoping there'd be something that wasn't really worth doing, but that actually is. It's not going to have the money that we need. Although, it's a lot of resources we get to sell now. Furniture, sculptures, sugars. Alright, sell everything. Construction reserve system, yeah. So headquarters, before we can do anything else. Done, 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 done. Good to go. So we've got 66 and should be next round of the IMF. For a low percentage lot, let's get it as cheap as we can. I was about to click it then too. Alright, Unia Bank got 1.4. So this chunk here would have put us over 20, but it's fine. $1 million total value. Let's go and produce some weaponry. Arquebus and the musket have become available. So we need to get coal, of which we have none at the moment. So this might be the last time we do swords and crossbows. We have to find some coal to invest in. So I don't know if that's a turn 80 thing or if it's a, I don't know, progress in the game sort of thing. This just unlocked. Next one, 4 moves. As long as you don't finish in 2, no chance of non-repayment. Just give it to them. Should we do the spies this turn? Alright, they're happy. That's good. We need to find coal. Grain, gold, grain, furs, grain, 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 wood, wood, furs, furs, iron, gold. Right, nothing good. So this, let's go to Western Marrakesh. And we're going to want to free up some space by selling the worst of our provinces. Am I actually getting any agriculture? No. I think we just go in and sell everything here to free it up. Can't do the Loire, but sell all the rest of that. Have ridiculous amounts of cash. And sell any of the little ones. What are we going to call little? I think anything under about 15,000. Alright. In the real estate. Under 10,000, right? Luxuries. Would sell that. Sell the cotton fields. Brittany will sell. We'll keep the furniture. I think we will. Alright, so keep everything else there. Gives us a bunch of cash, but also gives us the ability to actually invest big chunks of money in the other land. So hopefully next turn we'll get the coal options. Alright, and then back here, it's the next one. Brittany's absolutely fine with that. Now, muskets and arquebuses. Muskets are worth like way more. There's the production difference. Muskets cost twice as much coal, but otherwise I think definitely just want to jump into muskets depending on the price of coal. Which we can't find out unless we look here. 8.2 is probably about 4, so that would be worth it. Alright, going to focus on muskets for now. Let's watch this turn, Breton. Beautiful. Alright, back to our capital. In the armory, swords and crossbows. Is that just always going to stay there? Visit with the Fed. Alright, let's not forget this one. So, try to sell to them. Is there anywhere else? Aragon versus Nevers. And you can see now, no, bows are still available. Alright, last time I looked at this, crossbows were the top. You couldn't actually sell bows to anyone afterwards, after the muskets appeared. So this is a fight for Aragon itself. And Aragon's going to ship over there. Hopefully Castile will start attacking people. I've never seen them not attack Portugal. Right. Other than that, everything's looking fine. Let's come down to the spies. Could stop doing that. We'll just keep it higher. And a few things we're going to have to do. Some things must go up every turn. Alright, plenty of influence stored. 31 regions. One of the loans. Next turn. No debts, no processing. Money. So the problem is now we've got so much money sitting around with nothing to do. There's coal. Right, well, it's the best value coal that we can get, but sinking more money into furniture would let us get more money. This lets us make sure that we win fights, so we'll go for the coal. Alright, anywhere else? Build these up to 9s, can't we? Yeah, because we didn't have the cash for it before, we do now. Impact per move. No idea what. Alright. The maximum loans up. Doesn't really matter, and better investments. Let's see if we can actually put more people in them. No, staff is still 6. Alright, so we'll leave that alone. If we go in here, is it going to get rid of that message? We'll see. Next turn, no, it's always going to be on top now. Alright, so we should be able to build muskets up to the limit of the coal that we made, and then we can build swords with the rest of the iron, and then we can build crossbows with the wood. You know what? We're going to let Hungary win this war because we've got plenty of money sitting around. Might as well just buy into both. Open that. Come into Hungary, we'll invest full amount. Okay. And we'll sell them muskets. See what Poland think of that. flip them around. Pawns like that. Meanwhile, Kazimov is winning. Invest. No, we don't want to do those tiny little crappy investments anymore. Over here, Savoy versus Montfort. That doesn't matter. Need another big investment here to get up to limit, so hopefully it'll be coal. Gold, fine. Alright, that's all we're worried about there for now. 10-4. We will line this up, perhaps. No, we'll do it after. Right, then the investments. Gold, gold, wood, grain, gold, grain, furs, grain, wood, iron. Right, they're getting too cheap. Massif Central. Just give us straight out income. What are we getting? From real estate, 20,000 per turn. Not bad. Coal, 181.2 per turn. Be good if you could just sink money into this to keep improving it. It's not actually too bad of an investment there. Alright, done. Nothing to do. All good. Next turn. I forget, was something just finishing? That one just finished. Doesn't look like they actually took any land though. Kazimov, Kazan. 3 provinces. Yeah, he took North Tambov. Thought it was from Nogai. Might have been from, I don't know. 3 turns there. Everyone else is safe. Make muskets, swords, and crossbows. Go back and sell them to Navarra. Sell everything else. Got a few funds available. It's still going up overall. Alright, loan. It's the next turn. So I mean, we'll still have to do 2. Really want to boost this. Have to get to 35. We're at 35. Okay. Headquarters. Quick improvement. Federal Reserve System. Quick improvement. Which means that we can start actually spending stuff on this. So, Federal Reserve System. Did I not just push on that? Must have upgraded the Armory instead of upgrading that. That says Armory, even though I clicked on Federal Reserve. Okay. That's the other bug that I knew about. Yeah, could have done that before. Okay, upgrade. Costs a ridiculous amount of cash. But yeah, this is linked to the Armory for some reason instead of the Federal Reserve. The Armory is linked to that as well, so that's why I said before I don't remember doing that. It's because of this bugged out. Alright, we are at the level now. First step, done. Little banker man. Don't know what that eye is for. Next up, secure the Citadel. Security is the first thing you need to take care of when you print money. It is critically important to invest in reliable premises and professional security, which will protect the reserve in case of danger. So we need silver, sapphires, and rubies. We could just go and buy them from the exchange. Sapphires we get every turn, so let's just buy silver and rubies maybe. Then search for loopholes. The authorities will not give permission for the import of our equipment and printing machines. Perhaps this is the intrigues of competitors. Let's try to influence the decisions of officials. A large donation for the development of the country will remedy the situation. Alright, it's the same thing. Sapphires. What do we need? 6 to make 960 rubies. Let's do this one at a time. We want to purchase luxury items.